All right, so this is a walk around of the 1993 Skyline GTR. So first in the front here, we do have the Apexi front bumper. This is, to my knowledge, very rare. Up Garage actually sent me an old magazine photo of where it was for sale back in the day, but I have not been able to find any more information on it. So to my knowledge, it is very rare and hard to get. Going around, the car was painted. It's kind of hard to see the pearl too much, but it's a little dusty. It was painted a dark, it was black with purple pearl, similar to the Midnight Purple, but not exactly that paint. On the front here, we do have the R33 front brake calipers, Greddy spats on the sides here. Then we do have the R32 brake calipers in the rear. All of the window seals have been replaced, at least most of them. So the front windshield molding has been replaced. We have the Nissan rain guards that actually cover the window molding underneath, which may be hard to see too well, but that has not been replaced. It was actually almost $200 cheaper just to get the rain guards that covered anyway. The lower window trim has been replaced. The entire quarter panel window has been replaced, as the molding that goes around it is actually sandwiched on the window, so you can't really replace one and not the other. It comes as one piece. Going to the back, this was just a universal molding for the rear. So this goes all the way around, and then the original bottom piece kind of covers that, make it look a little bit nicer. In the ad, I do have Greddy spats included. I do have them actually here in the back seat, but after paint and everything, it was kind of hard to get them fitted with the exhaust because of the way that it's angled. I don't know if you can really see, but it comes over to the side just a little bit, and they do rub, and I just didn't really want to ruin the paint on the spats by installing it. So this is the back here. I think I have the keys in my pocket. Yeah, let me open that up for you. It does have one key, one GTR key, so just keep that in mind. Going in the trunk here, pretty standard, nothing interesting. There will be a old logo Nismo brace in the rear. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty old, carpeting and everything. It is a little cracked, missing piece there. Watch those go by. There is no spare included, I will say that. I don't know where it happened to be, but it is not in the car. Going back around, has the tinted taillights. However, you can't really see them at all when they're on. I'll demonstrate that now. So you can't even tell they're tinted once they're on. The LEDs do shine quite well through it. They are Z LED upgrades. I believe it's the stage 2 or 3, so it does have the sequential pulse when it turns on and when you brake. Going around, there is one scratch to my knowledge on the paint. I don't know if you can really see it there too well. That happened when I actually put the rear seats back in, and it happened to ding the wall. Well, actually the metal bracket on the seat scratched it a little bit. Again, Greddy Gracer spats. Here, I'll start it up for you. The interior is pretty clean. There are a few flaws, as I mentioned in the description. The passenger door does not work from the outside. However, you can indeed open it from the inside. All fine. The rear seats are in great condition. Try to get a nice shot here. That's the one side. And on the other side, hard to see. There's that. These center consoles are known for cracking quite a bit. Unfortunately, mine is cracked. It is down here. Not too terribly bad. I mean, it doesn't have any issues popping up or anything when you drive, but that is there. I actually have the AC relocation kit if you plan on putting a double din radio in. And of course you do have the common Skyline dash level. Here, I'll start it up for you. As stated before, the gas gauge does not work at all, but you can see the kilometers, 100,390. That I'll rev it up a little bit, not too much. Does have the Apexi ECU and commander, so you can actually go in here, look at different readings and everything. It's actually very useful. I did have a MAF sensor go out on me previously, and I was actually able to look at the voltages and see that the one was going bad. So I replaced that. It has been fine. However, the other one is starting to go, but I haven't really had too many issues with it. I did drive down to Maryland, which was a 4-hour drive with no issues. It kind of just comes and goes. These gauge lights are a little funky. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but they are there. AC does work, however, the heat does not. So it blows cold, just not hot. So there's that. Here, I'll pop the hood for you. So I'll go to the back first. Here's all that. I did not actually get the bay painted when I got it painted because I did have plans to keep the car, but it does get expensive owning these, so I have decided to part ways and unfortunately never happened to get that painted. Yeah, here's the outside and the car running, and I will move on to the undercarriage. Alright, so under the car, it is fairly clean. A lot of people don't really know how to jack these up too well, so sometimes I'll just jack it and bend it in a little bit, not too bad. Underneath there is not very much rust at all. A little bit of surface rust there. But overall, all okay. I get an idea of everything. Again, some areas where they had jacked up. But that's about it. Again, not really much rust at all, but some things I do want to address so that the possible new owner will know. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty clean. Just a few spots where they did not know how to jack it up, but that is the vehicle. I also do want to mention it does have HKS coilovers, which you can see possibly here. They are a little outdated. Wouldn't hurt to upgrade them at some point. I think they are a little noisy from time to time, especially in the rear, but other than that, it's not too big of a deal at all. I've been driving it fine. My main reason for selling is, of course, I mean, they are very expensive to maintain and buy parts for. And after I did paint, I ended up realizing it was just a lot of money thrown into the car, and that's kind of that. But yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. You can email me at taylorbamer1999@gmail.com, or you can actually, yeah, just email me or message me on eBay. That way I can get any questions sorted out before, you know, you decide to purchase and are confused if something is different than you expected. But that pretty much covers everything. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.